An appliance and plumbing business owner, we run into the same type of issues as other type of contractors, electricians, HVAC people. We have to acquire customers, we have to be able to hire and train staffs, and then at the same time have the vision to be able to grow to attract top talent. So in this video, I'll talk a little bit about what I've done these last couple of years to solidify what we're doing in my business. Welcome to the Appliance Boss channel. What's up, everybody? It's your boy Marcus the Money Man, the Appliance Boss. And if you're like me, you run a home service-based business where we go out and customers find us, they call us, we go out, we fix things for them, solve problems, and we do a rinse and repeat method, right? So in this style of business is very simple, a simple kind of business model, right? You provide a service for a fee, that agreed upon fee. You execute that service, you give quality service, and then you move on to the next one. Now, as simple as that sounds, it could be difficult for a lot of people, right? Because in order to attract customers, attract clients, you have to do it as the business owner. But if you're a solo guy, you also have to execute the service. And then after you're done with the service, you have to have feedback if you did well, if you didn't do well. There's so many things that kind of go in between. Did you get paid right? Fast enough? Do you have the processing? So there's certain tasks that you complete that are like one-time style tasks. And then there's other things that you're going to have to do that's going to be ongoing, and it's going to either improve with your business or evolve as your business grows. For example, it's easy to find a van and go around to fix stuff when it's just yourself. Now, it's not so easy enough to go find 5 vans and make sure that all of them are all on a good maintenance schedule when you're doing it by yourself. Right? So in order to do that, you either have to incorporate some kind of fleet management software, you're tracking it with a calendar, you're doing all types of miscellaneous things, or if you're like me, you have like a hybrid system, some that are under warranty that's being tracked and you get notifications, and some that you're like, I think I might have took this, maybe, or maybe it was the other one. But all these type of challenges when it comes to vehicles, when it comes to client acquisitions, finding good quality people to come work with you. These are some things that over time I learned to just improve on. Some things are just going to happen. So when you're hiring people, people are going to quit. That's the nature of the game. I don't know anybody right now who's been with the job they started with and then they died in the position, unless it was like, I just don't know it. I don't know if it exists. However, you can build good trust and loyalty with your staff just by sharing your vision. It's a small thing. It's often kind of overlooked, but think about it. Do you want to work with a company that doesn't have a vision? Okay, I think that's one thing that kind of stood out about me when I started this business here in Bakersfield is my grander vision. People saw it clearly, they bought into it, they understand that we're not there yet, but we're making the steps to get there. And even though we've had a lot of success over these last 4 years, there's much more to come, and there's much more other things that I don't know that I need to figure out. But I've been in a good position to meet a lot of different business owners who are in the industry, outside of the industry, who are experts in their own industry that can come and help provide their knowledge and services where I can purchase and do business with them in order to grow rapidly. So example, CPAs. They're very important that you get a good quality CPA if you're trying to grow. So if you just want to set it up and this is how you run it, your shop is a one-man thing, then yeah, you can have a CPA, you can review some of the things, but you're not in a hyper growth method. So right now I'm looking to, expand by at least 50% next year of what I've already did this year. And you can't do that by guessing, because if you make too many mistakes, you won't be profitable anymore. Okay, so I know that the mistakes that I've made to get me to this point won't be the same mistakes that I'll make as I grow. Okay, and that'll go the same for you. So as you're a one-man shop and you want to grow to maybe 3 techs, 4 techs, which is 100% doable in any market, and don't let people discourage you and say, hey, I can't do it because my market is small, I only got 30,000 people, 50,000 people. In those type of markets, there's businesses thriving every day. Okay, so if you search and you're in the appliance repair business and you search and you see Sears in your area, then they have employees, they're thriving because there's services that need to be rendered. Okay, if you're in the plumbing business and you got Roto-Rooter in your area, they're there for a reason. They're thriving. Okay, now, and that's a whole nother video to try to determine how many people you need. However, I just wanted to walk through, you know, my challenges with customer acquisition. And I think this is a pain point for a lot of people starting out. When you start out, you're going to get probably one good pipeline that starts to hit. And whether that's like warranty, third-party warranty companies, or property managers, or factory warranty, that's just hitting out the gate, or even could be referrals, right? Maybe you got a good social presence on Facebook. But you're going to find that one source and you're going to be busy from that one source. And what's going to happen is you won't focus on any more sources. And because you don't focus on any more sources, if that one source dries up, then you're damn near out of business. And I tell you, and I see it so often, you can make really, really good money with one source of business by yourself. And then all of a sudden, bam, it's cold out there. It's no more calls coming in. And you didn't do anything wrong. It's just you didn't have the foresight, the vision to take a little, set it to the side, not for a rainy day when stuff doesn't come in, but the little you set to the side to develop and grow your business. Okay, so if you're focusing on property management today and you don't take a little bit aside to invest in the website, to invest in some kind of ads or a video about your business, things like that, where you can use to deploy in front of COD style customers, then you're going to put yourself behind the 8 ball. Okay, if you rely on third-party home warranty, you don't have a website, or a factory warranty, you don't have a website, you're just doing calls that they're sending over to you, and it's paying the bills, you're doing really good, and then all of a sudden somebody comes into your area that's cheaper, and then poof, gone. Okay, now that was the big change, because when I started out, we were 80 plus 90% warranty for like the first year, and we decided to make a switch, because what I saw was, even during that first year, you'll get heavy calls and then they'll drop off. So I have to find another warranty company. So you get heavy calls and they dropped off. You can only sustain that for so long because it's really one source. So you can have one source where you're trying to go after multiple things in that source. So multiple property managers, multiple third-party warranties, multiple OEM factory home warranties. But if you don't diversify a little bit to where you can have a consistent call flow coming from CODs, property managers, third-party home warranty, and we work with all of these. We work with the OEM factory, we work with the third-party home warranties, we work with CODs, that's definitely. We do B2B for other businesses, which is very good as well. But in order to do it, it takes effort, it takes money. So sometimes your time equals money when you're by yourself, okay? When you leave out of the truck and you can't run service calls and you by yourself, that definitely equals money. Okay, if you're not executing because you haven't done a sales presentation before and you're trying to convince a business owner who's also going through business problems to convince them to buy your services in a non-emergency factor, hey, you're fighting an uphill battle. And the only way you can improve is the reps. And the only way you get the reps is to do it. And if you're doing it, you're not fixing stuff. But I digress. I don't want to go on a rant in this. But basically, in the last year, I definitely got in touch with being patient when it comes to calls coming in. we've booked more calls, I want to say, this year than we booked last year already, and we still got, a month and a half left in the year. Now, adding on the extra service, because we're a licensed plumbing contractor as well, adding on that extra service and feeling that pain all over again, going back through getting, the warranty companies on board, fishing after COD customers, hunting down property managers again. Man, it takes a toll and it takes time. And I tell you, I forgot how much time that took this year until we had to start up that new service line. And man, so just understanding what that time takes and what that looks like now. If you plan to do it and get started, and you think you're going to be rocking and rolling just straight up out the gate, it can take you 6 to 8 months easily of persistently going after clients, trying to sign up, waiting for spots to open up so you can get 1 or 2 calls every now and then. Okay, so really focusing on your brand, promoting what you do, doing little videos that shows repairs in progress are always really effective. Taking good images or using, AI resources that exist right now. ChatGPT, Canva. You can literally write out your whole business plan or talk it out if you have it on your phone in ChatGPT, get it updated, and then put together a plan of action on what you need to do over a 3-month period, and it'll write it for you. It'll modify it for you. You can ask it to export it out into a Google sheet, and it'll do that for you. You can have it put it into a Google Calendar. It can do all. You can go down a whole nother rabbit hole just with the AI software, ChatGPT style stuff. And man, but as a business owner, we're in a great space right now to be able to just really kind of sit back, watch what's going to happen in the home service market, which in my opinion, this is a great business to be into because it's recession proof. People need their plumbing fixed. People need their appliances to work. And if things get overpriced, then they definitely need to consider the repair versus the replacement, right? But if things drop and things become really cheap, because, as you guys know, in the appliance repair business, the appliances themselves, they're dropping down in price. They go up in price. You'll see the difference between a $480 washer versus a $1,100 washer. It's night and day. Those smaller, crappy ones, they don't come with the functions. They may work really well. They may not be able to take a large load size, and they'll tear up in 2 years. However, if you're buying one of those every 2 years, a customer may want to take the risk to buy 2 for $1,000 every 2 years, versus 2 to 3 years, versus buying the one and have it tear up every 5 years. It's one of those challenges, but I'm definitely preparing for that even more, and it's going to be a great year in 2025. So for everybody watching this video, if you have questions and you don't know where you are, you can join our weekly calls. It's only $150 a month, and you can jump in live on the Zooms. We do them on Wednesdays, and with access to that, you'll get all of the replays. If you're a one-man shop and you're trying to scale your business from a one-man appliance repair business into a multiple, tech shop that includes training, CSR, information to hire, to staff, what to focus on, things like that, then you want to go ahead and get the full course. Okay, so the full course, you should check the link, and right now, in order to get it, it's $2,500, but we're going to run a special. So if you're watching this video right now and you go to the link and you join the portal, so portal.appliancebosscourse.com, you'll be able to get the notification when it goes on sale. And I tell you, it's going to go on sale, and it's going to be the final sale. So I like doing the course. I like, making it available, but realistically, the course got a lot of stuff in it. And, I want to spend my time focusing on those people who joined the course to help them develop and grow their business, and give them tools and resources to be able to continue to grow, and they can feel comfortable in their business, especially when it comes to call volume. So if you're struggling with call volume, if you're struggling with the day-to-day things and where you want to grow, go ahead, appliancebosscourse.com, reach out to me. I'll let you later. Peace.